one of the ladder bearers says quietly to the other, they ain't paying me enough for this. So, what do you guys do? You're at the manhole entrance.
Take a torch and get it lit.
Take a torch, get it lit. Yes.
Yes. And take a few spares.
Yeah. There should be enough for 4 of us if one of us doesn't mind going without one of them.
I don't mind going without one.
Okay.
I need
I'll
my
carry
offhand for another axe.
Right, your hands are busy. I'll handle it for you. You're far better in combat than I am.
All right.
Though I suppose we should keep in mind we're trying to capture it, and if you put both axes into it, I think it'll die.
All right, guys. So here's where we're going
Then you
to...
won't not get any money.
Let's put your figures up here. And what happens is this. Let's take that off. You're no longer... You want healing before you go in, I assume, from Harbaugh?
Yes.
We did spend an extra
Absolutely.
day. We did spend an extra day here, where none of us that were a little bit injured made a roll
Yes.
or anything, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So go ahead. You get an endurance plus 20, and you add your toughness bonus. And Harbaugh is going to attempt to heal.
Bam. I am perfectly healed.
And
Yeah.
Harbaugh heals you. What's his hit bonus? 3 more wounds. 3 wounds, Evo. So you're still down quite a little bit.
Hell. Any chance I can partake?
In what?
Healing.
Going? Yeah, all of you can go.
Okay.
No,
well,
that healing was for you, Evo, wasn't it?
That healing was for you.
Oh, my mistake. My misunderstanding. How many wounds was that?
A 3. Unfortunately, that's it.
So be it.
Okay. You guys enter into the sewer, and this kind of gives you a diagram and a look and feel. Who's carrying torches?
I will.
I mean, I can cast a light on somebody.
Garrett will.
They can shine brightly for us.
I mean, if you want to cast light on maybe one of my axes, and then I'll just lead the way and be like the obvious target to be attacked if something jumps out.
I'm game.
fine with this.
All right. You guys end up roughly right about here. Everyone make a perception plus 40. And as you see, the ladder just goes into the effluent and then it just comes straight down. So you have to choose a side. Which side do you want to be on, north or south?
Did you say 40?
Yeah, plus 40.
You with a plus 40.
Yeah.
Can't see a thing.
So,
It's the one eye.
there you go.
Hey.
So
critic.
which side of the sewer do you guys want to be on? Both sides? One side?
I
You
say
have
we
to
split the
actually-
party. That sounds like a good idea. Nothing ever goes wrong then.
Now,
I'm serious though. I'd like to split the party.
So be it.
I guess I'm better with range, so I guess I'll follow.
all right. These
I'm injured,
sewers
so I shall also follow.
are awful, smelly, damp. Everything is mildewy. And your light is the only thing that actually is penetrating here, except for the manhole cover being taken off.
Smells like a slayer in here.
Okay, and here we go. Put yourselves on either side or where you want to be.
Where's the manhole in relation to the smaller thing on the bottom?
Right in the middle. See,
Okay, on that side though. Yeah, no, I didn't know if it was like down here or yeah.
It's right here. Yeah. You get dumped in right here before an intersection. All right. We'll put Harbaugh, I guess, down here. And where do you want to go? There we go. Now, you guys who made your rolls, so who is on the north side? Let's see what you guys roll. Yeah, Lady Tefane. Many of you have spotted that there seems to be green blood. Little drops of green blood along the ground. And it looks like it's coming from here and here. You just see it all the way along this northern edge.
That's confusing. Because the manhole is like right here, and you're saying it's on both sides.
It's on this side. No, it's on the north side here.
Oh,
You're seeing small traces of blood.
Well,
You
it's
also
going in
noticed
both
that-
directions from the manhole, I think is his
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, which means it went
Yeah.
one way and then it went the other way, or it split into two.
No. It's go ahead and make an outdoor survival. Anyone have track? Oh, you have it, Lady Tefane. Make a track.
To be fair, it is an orc, so splitting isn't that far from the truth.
All right. Here it looks like Lady Tefane, you think that the goblin came from here, and you can way off at the distance. You can see faint light, which is probably coming from where the goblin entered, which is the city walls.
Oh, right. It didn't come down through the manhole. That's why I was confused. I forgot that one facet.
Yeah, it came through an entrance. It contorted itself through.
Literally,
the
I saw it jump through a grate.
and it hurt itself in the process of contorting. Everyone make a perception again. This is going to be a hard one, -20.
Well, I couldn't pass when you gave me a +40. I don't imagine that I'm much better. Nope.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like I've only got one eye or something.
I do have keen senses.
And Dor. No, and close, but no. Okay.
Dor has keen senses too. That makes a difference.
Oh, you did.
For
Good.
acute sense
Okay.
for sight. Yep.
You have
Acute
acute sense.
sense.
Okay. What do you have acute sense for, Dor?
Sight.
Sight. Okay, that didn't help you. And so let me go to Garrett. Garrett, no, that didn't help you either. All right.
It helped me.
No. Where are you? Where's your? You have sight, right? Yeah. This is for hearing. Okay, but it didn't help Garrett. Okay, so you guys are going, and it looks like this goblin has come from here to here. That was an abrupt ending. Okay, now you're going to have to either climb into the effluent, which is going to be terrible, or you have to leap it.
I'll climb through.
Okay. So you want to, let me change the yardage on this. Every time you bring maps from other games, Roll20 defaults to 5 feet squares. Okay, there we go. So lead on. You come to a junction, and this junction is going roughly northwest and southeast.
I think Tefane already pointed out that it goes across the... I'm about to call it a river. River of shit.
Yeah, it is slow moving. It is incredibly smelly. You see things floating in it. You have no idea what they are.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Yeah, we have an idea of what it is.
Human fat and detritus. Anyway, I climb down into it.
Okay, so you just get into it and go.
Yes.
All right. And
What would you do for jumping across it? Athletics?
that would be an athletics +20. For you to make it, you'd have to jump from here to here is your shortest distance.
I just want to point out to you, if you climb into it, you willingly only submerge like half of your body. If you fail a jump, all of you is going in there.
Yeah.
I'll take my
That
chances
makes
staying
fun.
clean.
Make an athletics +20.
Really? Did you?
Wow.
How'd that work out for you?
Do you want to re-roll?
You know what? I'll do it. I have luck, so I have an extra one anyway. Let's do
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
See how it plays out.
I can't do worse.
We have seen double 100s before.
Literally the exact opposite.
And
Hey!
I'll try it to jump off. Please don't fall into the river of poo.
Look, I'm
Okay.
literally the only person who doesn't have to smell me.
you made it easily. Both of you made it, actually. You get your movement in feet plus your SL in feet. So for you, Lady Tefane, that was a 5 foot, 9 foot jump. So you could have jumped all the way just straight across easily. So you are across. Who
For
else?
that a success, I'd give it an 8.5.
Evo.
The landing was a little off.
Yeah. Evo, make a roll.
Just straight roll?
Yeah. No, athletics plus 20.
Oh,
Sorry about
okay. Any chance I could just keep that roll?
No, make a roll. Sorry.
Fair enough.
And you have
Close
a
enough.
4 5 foot movement, so that means you jump 5 feet, which I think. Go ahead and make another athletics. If you make it, you catch on with a foot and are able to keep yourself up, and if you blow it, you land just a little short and fall in.
Modifieds?
No modifier.
Oh, come on. No!
He lands with 1 foot here. You see him dangling on his weight. Splash.
Aww.
Completely covered.
Quick,
Back
pinch your
off.
nose and cover your mouth before you go in.
Who had a torch, by the way? Wasn't that you, Evo?
I didn't say I
No.
had a torch.
Who had a torch?
I have one.
Albert.
Oh, that was you. So you can control that, Durak. You have a torch. And who else?
Oh, I don't have a
Yes.
torch.
Oh, you don't. Who has the torches here?
Albert does.
I
Albert?
definitely do.
So does Typhane.
Dor was going to cast light on my axe, but I think he failed the roll.
Do you want to try it again?
Yeah,
What was your roll?
sure.
I didn't see it.
Uh,
You didn't fumble, right?
no, it wasn't a fumble.
Okay,
Just
go
bad.
ahead. Make another roll.
I think it was just like a -2 or something. Even worse.
No fumble. Do you want to try again?
Oh, wait a bit. It feels lame to just keep casting over and over.
Okay. Alberic, make a roll. Plus 20.
Since
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
did.
since I'm just wading through, can I just go to the other side?
Yeah, you are at the other side.
You'd have to scroll up. My roll got a success level of plus.
Oh, you got a success level of 1. So same, Alberic.
No, I'm directly below the.
Oh,
fumble.
you made it easy. Yeah, you made it easy, right? I see it. Yeah, piece cake. And Dor, make a roll. This is athletics plus 20.
I'm a wood elf.
Yeah, you're a widow. And Harball says, I'll stay on this side. I can't make that jump, and I don't want to go into that stuff. Does not look sanitary.
Indeed.
And you guys start heading south. And as you are heading south through these sewers, somebody roll a die 100, please. One
Not
person.
me.
Sounds and echoes carry. You can hear the sound of probably small or maybe even big rats way off in the distance. You rolled a 54.
Congratulations. It's only 5 storm vermin.
Okay, and
Somewhere
You're-
deep in the sewers, you hear somebody shout, "Thief!"
walking along, Durak, make a perception. Make a perception.
Sure
Okay.
thing. Don't see it.
You don't see it.
Get
Okay.
shot in the eye.
Can't see shit, Captain.
You are walking along, and a bit of the walkway gives way. The stone under here is rotted to the point, or had so much water on it that it can be unstable at places. And you end up falling right into the muck again, which for you is no big deal.
Yeah.
So set yourself up in a marching order.
I am not in second. Thank you very much.
Well, I think Ivo should be in the back since he's clearly good for defense.
And I'm actually going to take this time while we're rearranging to cast light on his axe.
Okay.
Worth noting that I am still above my normal max wounds. The first hit I take will
Whoa.
be a crit.
And that's when
I will
Dort
re-roll that.
turned into a mutant.
Would you like me to go
That
second?
would be minor miscast. So yeah, you are fine. So you finally cast light.
It's a
And
really difficult spell, trust me.
you continue down these the walk, the sewer, and it eventually starts turning, and you can't really tell which direction it's turning. The Slayer thinks it might be turning roughly to the west, but it's really kind of hard to tell down here. You have nothing to go off of. Make another die 100 roll.
One better than Albrecht.
55. And all of you see water being displaced, and it seems to be moving towards you. And it goes past you. You can't tell, but it's a lot of water. There's something down here, and it
Oh.
has some size to it.
You know, I get the sneaking suspicion that's not a goblin.
Nope.
This is Warhammer Sewers, what do you expect?
Oh no, it's a Croxagore.
ROUSs?
And you're continuing along, and you see occasionally, you've passed one already, but you see a minor sewer entrance coming in. And it's a smaller pipe, only about 3 feet tall. You'd have to really bend down to get into it or move around it. But except
Even
for
me,
Durak,
I would say.
yeah, except for Durak, he could navigate it fairly easily, but everybody else would be really cramped. And not much is coming in, but it looks like it's some sort of minor entrance going to who you don't know where. And you guys are continuing on. The smell, the sounds. Go ahead and make one more roll.
For what? Just another
Another
D100?
D100, yeah.
Somebody else's turn.
Do we know if we're still following the goblin?
Yeah, you're still seeing the tracks.
Okay.
You're going the same direction he did. Somebody, go ahead, Evo or Albert. There you go.
Ooh.
09. All right.
Please be a troll. Please be a troll. My life for a troll.
As you guys come ahead, you start hearing a swarm of bats.
That's not a troll.
And you hear their squeaking.
It could be a vampire.
Vampire
They-
troll.
Horrifying.
They end up bailing away from the light. And so a whole swarm of bats, just maybe hundreds of them, and they just end up going straight down the sewer away from you, the direction you guys are actually walking. And then the sewer turns again. Again, you're not entirely sure which direction. Could be potentially north, hard to tell. There's more minor sewer entrances. And eventually you then turn again, and now you're getting really lost as to where you're at, but you come to a junction. At this junction, you look up to your right. Part of the sewer continues. It's sort of curving path to your left, and this new one is a big major sewer entrance going to the right. And you're looking, you see a body caught up on a pile of obstruction of wood and various other crap that's gotten caught up. And there's a body lying face down, caught up ahead of it.
Let's see what's on him.
I'm not touching that.
Human body or?
It is you can't tell yet. As you get closer, it does look to be a human body.
Yeah, there's a reason I never tried doing this in Middenheim. Ah, shit.
All right, let's see if we can find out who this guy was and what he had on him. Then. Albert has no shame.
And I just generally don't care.
Here we go. Okay.
I just wanted to verify it wasn't a goblin body.
Okay, let me set something up.
On the other hand, now I can't get conjunction junction out of my head.
What's your function?
Hooking up words and phrases and clauses.
Wow, I don't even know that much.
Okay, so who's going into the muck? That's going to be you again, Durak?
I guess, if it's the interest of everybody.
And Albert will wade in as well.
Okay. All right. And you guys both get in.
See.
And the body is, as you're approaching, you actually saw it with your torchlight. 2 rats were on top of the body, and you see them get in the water and scurry off. And as you approach the body and turn it over, you see that its chest has been ripped out, ripped open, and its heart removed.
Ah!
This was a human at some point. The face is all bloated. The eyes are all bloated. Completely pale skin.
He's fine though, right?
No. And the chest.
Yeah, buddy, are you all right?
Oh, I would love that. Door is like, wake up. Why won't he wake up?
Further down from this body, you can see faint light coming from a door that looks to be in the sewer.
What's the name of our surgeon friend again?
Harball.
I'm sorry, are you saying hardball?
Harball. Harball.
Harball, okay.
Uh-huh.
Like hardball, but without the D.
Oh, and Harball actually asks you if he can ride on your shoulders.
You must be talking
Durak.
to Albrecht.
Yeah, no, to Durak.
I am like 5 feet tall at my tallest.
Yeah, but it's better than him. He's shorter than you.
To be fair,
You're
I'm
less likely to fall
I'd
over.
be okay with it. I could manage that.
Maybe you
okay.
should best ride on him.
Okay, so you're getting in the muck too. All right. So you guys get into this mucky effluent. You know there's something in here. So you keep an eye out. Yeah. And now you've got this body, and then, about maybe 20, 30 feet down is a faint light coming from a door that's along the north side.
Right, but I wanted to say, Hardball, what do you make of this? And, indicates towards the open chest cavity.
I don't know. He's had his heart removed. It hasn't been done surgically. It was more crudely done.
Very good. So glad I asked your advice. Let's continue.
Like by a creature? Or by
Nah, it's been done by a knife.
Oh,
So perhaps they are in the city then.
What?
Oh, it's
What?
The body is in
oh,
the city, so yes, they are clearly in the city. The body didn't wash up from somewhere else.
No,
Oh
dwarf.
no! What if this is some kind of sacrificial shot? Oh,
See, Ivo's got the right idea.
Sigma's bells.
Well, you know, as long as they're not going to come for us down here, I feel perfectly fine continuing on without dealing with it.
Very well, onwards towards the light.
Okay. As you get to the light, you see that it's a stout door, and it has up towards the top a barred window opening in it. So it's curved at the top and runs, and it's barred. And as you look in, you see a pentagram
Oh God.
drawn on the ground. You also see a bunch of green blood. And this is where the blood stops, the trail stops right here. It looks like the goblin went in here.
And the door's
And there's
closed, though?
The door's closed, and there's a bunch of green blood.
If I push on the door, what happens?
There are two lights at the far end. Did I set this up for dynamic lighting? I don't think I did, but I'm not going to. Let me just verify. No, I didn't. Okay. A couple lamps are in the distance, and it looks like they're about to go out. So they're casting a very, very faint light. And what was your question again, Derek?
I said if I push on the door, what happens?
It opens. I have a new map. Hold on.
Perfect.
No, I don't want fog of war. And here we go.
Worth noting that we are getting up. We are getting up close to our
Yeah,
ending time for this.
we are.
That's alright,
Okay.
though, because every time we have a session, we always end on the verge of a combat, or in the middle of a combat.
Indeed.
Okay,
Back
put
to
yourselves
alignment.
put yourselves in a marching order.
Where's the door?
Right up here.
Okay. Well, obviously, since I just opened the door, I'm right here.
You're right there. So open it, and I'm going to reveal what's behind it. And
And of course, my axe is shedding light until door says it's not.
all right.
It's shedding light for a really long time, actually.
Like an hour, I think.
Well, I didn't
something
know
like
if it was based on when you just stopped casting or when.
that. All right.
Hey, Joel, does this look like magic to you?
Now, you see candles. Each one of the points of the pentagram have a candle. And this pentagram looks to be made in some sort of red chalk.
Oh, so it's not blood.
Now, as
And
you
it's
go
not
in,
cast, not an octagram.
as you go in, all right, oops, sorry, two things happen. First of all, you notice bones
Yep.
right over here.
Yep.
And the first thing you notice is a three-legged pelvis.
Oh.
Secondly,
Dude was
This-
hung.
come forward. You see a black mist swirl up. Here's a handout.
You know what's great is that since I know so little of actual Warhammer lore, because I'd have no idea what the hell this thing is. Up until I saw the name on the handout.
Yeah.
I'll be real. The shape is unfamiliar, but yeah, it's a big demon, and if it's a greater demon, then we are all capital F.
In
fucked.
character, I know one thing and one thing for certain. That's not a troll.
Okay, so
You are correct in this.
it comes up and forms itself up and says, "You should leave. Don't suffer the same fate as that poor little guy."
Was that the goblin creature that we've been chasing all of this time?
It was goblin. Didn't taste very good.
Then I have to wonder if your hide would be worth 10 gold.
My hide. You take
Yes.
another step forward, I shall summon my friends.
I feel like the moment he said, you take another step forwards, and I take another step forwards without hearing the other part of that sentence.
Right, exactly. Okay, Lady Tefane.
Sure.
Durak, you are fearless against everything. Tefane, you are not. Make
Oh,
a
no.
fear test, please. This is fear 3.
Well, just willpower?
It is coolness. No modifier.
I'm afraid.
You are
Nice.
afraid, which means you cannot move forward, and you're minus 10 against the object of your fear. Evo, where are you?
It looks like I'm still not at the door yet.
No. You're wherever you want. Put yourself next to Durak. Put yourself wherever you want. Except not any further in the room other than where Durak's at. But you can put yourself beside him.
No, I think I'll be where I was in the marching order. Thanks.
Okay. Anyone else going in?
How about Albert?
I'll go in.
Who's the dwarf yelling at?
All right, you're going to go in over this way. Here's where the door. Okay, I didn't put any dynamic lighting, so there's nothing.
Oh, I'm just
so you
wondering,
can move back.
is this thing like 20 feet wide or something?
Am I rolling cool?
Every square is a yard. This thing is not 20 feet wide. That's a little big. He is large.
Well, I'm just trying to. Okay, I was just trying to base it by how long
And
my
you
token was
see-
to it.
When he manifests, he's got little cloud wisps of dark cloud going around him, as well as an occasional wisp of fire that just kind of runs across along his body. You are not. You're fearful too. Who else is going in or taking a look?
Okay, so it's troll-sized, but out of character. It's probably not a keeper of secrets. Or
No.
is that the one for
throwing
Siege?
a greater demon in this game has 100 wounds.
Well,
You
yeah,
have-
I was just trying to think in terms of size.
No, he's just no, he's large. So size rules come into play. Evo, you're staying right there. You're not going in.
No.
Alberic, are you going in?
Albert has more balls than brains.
Okay, make a cool.
When you said it has fear 3, what does the 3 represent?
You have to get a 3 success level. It's an extended test. So you
okay.
keep rolling, and that means you cannot move closer to the target. You have at the end of your round, you get to keep rolling. So until you overcome your fear. There we
Will
go.
I be able to use resolve?
Resolve will ignore. Yes, you can. Resolve ignores psychology effects. So you'll be able to start spending resolve when it comes to your turn.
Okay.
And Garrett, what are you doing?
You know, I see people trying to enter the room, and then I keep hearing them go crazy. I think I'm just gonna walk up but not go in.
Okay, there you go. And Harball, he's got no brains either for a physician. He'll go in, try to make it cool. Fumbles. He is fearful. All right, and now we start combat.
Dun dun.
Oh, God darn it. Put that at the map layer.
Yes, I'm going to change that layer.
Yeah, I just did. And start it. Here we go. Okay. Dor Inara, what are you going to do?
Cast spells at it.
You can. What spell do you want to cast?
The only thing that really matters.
Good song.
For fuck's sake.
Turn into a mutant. Come on, man.
That would be a minor miscast unless you reroll. Do you have a reroll left?
Just one.
Okay. That's a miss. Okay. Typhane.
How do I break out of the sphere? Do I roll a cool test?
Oh, actually, Dor, you're the first one. Make another cool.
Nope.
That's
Not
a
yet. Go ahead. You can still attack. You're minus 10 off your ability to do it. So go ahead. What do you want to do? Do you have that crossbow still?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to roll cool.
Go ahead.
I did
That's a
succeed.
0. It did succeed. You need +3 on your SL.
Oh
So
my
it's
god.
extended. So if you get 1 next time, 2 the next time, you just keep adding them up.
Okay.
All right.
One of the candles at the points.
What do you want to do with that?
Well, I guess the thought is if it's stuck in that circle, maybe if we break the circle, it'll go away. So can I try shooting one of the candles?
Sure.
I feel like Defane has never read any novel ever.
I don't know what to do.
Let's break
I've
the-
never seen something like this.
Let's break the ceiling circle. That turns out well, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna
Make a ballistic. Yeah. Roll your crossbow. Yeah. You come in here and you knock this thing off. Boom. And the bolt goes right through the candle. And the candle breaks into a few pieces. And you are done. No advantage for that, though. Alberic, what do you do?
All right, I'm gonna need to do it. So another cool roll.
Yeah, make cool.
Let's see if I can do it. Damn it!
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna spend one of my resolves on.
You spend a resolve. Okay. So what that means is you're going to ignore the psychology effects for 2 turns.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this here. There we go. And you get to act.
All right. How far can I move in a turn, or is this more theater of the
Up
mind?
to every square is a yard. So you can charge him if you want.
Okay, let's do that.
Go for it.
Does charging grant advantage or no? I
No.
didn't think it would.
It does. One
Oh,
advantage.
yeah, it does. Yeah, 1 advantage. My bad. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else. All
I
right.
thought I saw that somewhere. That's why I even thought to ask. Okay, so thank you very much for telling me. And here-
So you gain an advantage. Make your attack. And he opposes it and gains an advantage. You lose yours. All right. Here we go. And this demon is saying, you fools, leave at once. And, oh, he actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I got to roll his in it. And
Does he have to roll his cool?
No. Maybe against the dwarf, but no.
I'm not stuck down here with you. You're stuck down here with me!
Watch, it's going to be one of those cases where
Oh, here it is.
the demon was somehow holding something even worse back.
Okay. The demon actually gets to go just before Dor does. And he was holding his turn. So he's just going to hold, and now he's going to attack you, Alberic.
Oh boy.
And here it comes. Okay, now, because of his size, he gets the damaging quality. Some weapons have the damaging quality. That means you look at the unit dice for the number 47. You look at the 7, and then you can say, no, that's my success level instead of the 3.
Are you rolling for it?
What's that?
I don't see any rolls for it. Are you rolling for it, or?
I just rolled.
I haven't seen it
Oh,
roll
that's
anything. Yeah.
Oh, it's on Whisper. You can
Yeah.
have Whisper versus public. It was a target number 75 with the advantage. The result was 47. So he's gonna hold on. Wait a minute. He's gonna use the 7 as the success number. 17 damage to the body. Now, you got a choice. If you dodge, it's a normal dodge. If you oppose, you're -2 to the result because he is so big and you are so much smaller. It's hard to oppose big creatures.
Oh, so I think I will dodge. Thank you for
Yeah.
telling me that.
Go
Although
ahead.
I did roll.
That's
Thank
all
you for
right.
giving me a second chance.
I'll take that number on a 15. But what's your dodge number? So your
Sure.
dodge number, you got a +2 SL. So you still took a 15-point hit to the body.
All right, that takes me all the way past my total wounds and
Minus armor and toughness.
Yeah, let me check what that is. Wrong tab. On the
Body.
body.
Body. Uh-huh.
Okay, that's -4, so 11. I'm down to 1.
So 15, that's 11 wounds. So you take 11 damage and you have 1 left. Okay. And he gains another advantage for that. All right. Here we go. And at this point, what are we up to? We are up to Evo. Did I skip anyone? I did not skip. Oh, Hardball. I skipped Hardball. Sorry. Hardball gets to go. And he is going to pull out a sling. Does he have a sling?
He's a halfling. He damn well should.
Yeah, he has a sling. Hold on. I forgot to write it in. And his ballistic skill is going to be that. And he's firing at a large creature, which makes it easier to hit. And I'm going to... I just got to get the stats for the sling, which are 66. Okay, 60. And damage is 6. And the ammunition he is firing on here, I think, are bullets. What is he firing? Oh, stone bullet. There we go. And he's got pummel. So he gets pummel quality. All right, here he goes. He attacks.
Well, that's nice, at least.
He gets +20 on the chance to hit. Actually, he gets +60 because no, he's not quite point blank. He is afraid. What did I roll there? Let's see what the roll was. That was a good roll. He was +20 for the size, +20, so that's an additional +2 SL, -10. So he's got +3 SL. And so that's a 9-point hit. The demon cannot oppose. He's just got to take it. And so he takes some wounds. All right. And here we go. But the demon gets to roll on a die 10. Nope. Okay. He took the damage. Demonic creatures get a roll to see if the damage just simply doesn't happen. All right. Evo, you're up.
Ah, shit. Here's the sounds of combat inside and decides to run in.
Go ahead. Make a cool test.
And that was that flat? Oh,
Just flat.
Right. Yeah.
Hardball overcomes his fear.
I do not.
Okay. You do not. You are afraid.
Very.
And what do you want to do? You can't approach any further.
There's really nothing I can do. I sadly don't have any ranged options.
Okay. Then you get to make another roll at the end of your turn. So roll again. You're cool.
I suppose I could. Could I move like parallel to him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll move over this way.
All right, you're done. Garrett.
Hey, what's going on in there? I hear some demonry. You best not mess with the Magus of the Purple Hand in there. I demand satisfaction. I'm blathering.
You're
You're
gonna
gonna try to
blather a
blather?
demon. Of course you are.
Last time I didn't even have to turn the corner for it. All he has to do is hear me.
Go ahead.
He's probably pretty smart though, so let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Here's gossip. It's not really that good.
No. He shakes that off. You get a feeling it's probably not going to work against him.
Yeah,
But
it's gonna be real tough.
yeah, that's
I
your
have a
action.
dagger in my hand, that's about it.
Dirac.
Question. Is the
Yeah.
willpower test to go into frenzy in action in itself?
Nope.
Alright.
Oh, well, let me look.
It doesn't say if it is or not.
Does it say use an action?
It's page 190 if you have the book.
190.
It says with a willpower test, you can work yourself into a state of frenzy. It doesn't say if it's an action. At least I don't see those.
Nah, I don't see it as full action. Go ahead, make a willpower test. I see it as a free action. That is a very good roll. Do I have frenzy in combat tracker? I do not. I need to add it. I will later. Yes, I do. Here you go. One frenzy coming up. You now get an extra attack and you gain a +1 strength, so you do 1 more damage.
Right. And I remain in frenzy until all enemies in my line of sight are pacified, or until I'm stunned
Make
or
a
unconscious.
charge.
Yes.
Yeah, you get an advantage for your charge and 2 attacks.
Wouldn't that be like 3 attacks? I don't. How does
No,
dual wield enter into the free attack that I get?
You'll see. Go ahead, make your first attack. I get it.
Is it 2v1? Give me a bonus of some sort.
+20. +20. Oh no, that's only 2v1 +20,
Plus,
and you get +10 for his size. Melee has limits. You get less bonus for size than ranged.
so that's
so you're
plus 30.
Yeah,
What about the charge? Does the charge give me anything?
an advantage.
All right. Put an advantage in there real quick.
Go for it. That's a nice hit. He loses his advantage. You gain another one. You hit him in the body. Now, before we go any further, I roll a die 10, and the damage gets through. So you do 18 less 5 is a 13-point hit. He takes some more wounds. And now this is where things get kind of funny. And let's see. You now reverse the rolls. So that becomes a 70.
Which is still a hit.
Okay. Which is a +3. And the Guardian Demon gets another opposition to it. And does not block it. So that is, you gain now both hits, so you gain an advantage for your dual wield.
I'm already at max advantage, so.
Right. So you do 8. +3 is 11, less 1 is 10 more. So he takes another hit. Now you get your frenzy attack, which is another free melee, which you can use again for dual wield.
Okay. Is this at the same modifier as before? Because it's part of the same
Yes.
attack? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Do you have a reroll?
Well, I mean, that's... Oh, wait, why is that a -1? Oh, because of 90 to 100 is an automatic
Okay.
miss? Is that why, or...?
No, it's not actually. The 100.
I'm trying to understand why it's a -1, because
It shouldn't be, because that roll messed up my car sheet.
Okay.
So you got a 1 hit, okay? And let's see. So that's a +1 success level, 9, less his toughness. You do some more wounds to him. But 100 as a critical. So if you roll a critical, there's separate rules for that. You have to roll again on dual wield.
I think that's just an injury or something, isn't it?
No. If you roll a critical for your first strike, use the roll on the critical table to act as the roll for the second attack. So go ahead and roll your critical. No modifier.
Left leg, right?
Uh-huh. Oh, but I got to roll again to see if the damage gets through. 1. Okay, so that was a 17, which is the roll of the second one. But first, let's see if the hit gets through. It does not. So your second dual wield does nothing. You went in with your first weapon, your hand axe, and it just went clunk. And whether it was some of the wind surrounding him, some of that black smoke, the damage did nothing. So that was essentially a miss.
Oh, but I mean, if the damage did nothing, but I still technically hit, and dual wield
You
is based off
technically hit.
hitting. Yeah. Dual wield is based off hitting, which means the second
Oh,
hit.
you're right. I'll give you that. So go ahead. The second hit was then, therefore, twisted ankle. He takes another one, and he's -10 for 1d10 turns.
Now, is the inverse of 100 as 1?
No, you don't. That's why for a critical, they're doubles. So you can't inverse it. So that's why your 17 on your crit roll is actually your roll to hit. So you got a 17 versus 118, right?
Right, which is 10,
a 11 plus 11 plus 8 is 19. Yeah, 19-point hit. Now, first of all, does it get through? Yes, it does. Secondly, he goes to oppose. And he removes some of it. And so that's a 19 less 3, 16. All right. And so that's your dual wield. So eventually, when you get Furious Assault, you can do that 6 times. You can attack 6 times in a round.
That's a long ways off.
Yeah.
And I have to survive all that time.
Harball somehow got out here twice. Let me remove him. There we go. And that got messed up. And where we start with the Guardian Demon, we're going to pick up next week.
Oh boy.
Makes sense.
Damn, though, that was one hell of a hit.
Yeah. Dual wield can be super powerful if you get a lot of advantage going, or if you get the 2-on-1 bonuses. So.
Well, it did survive a hit that big, though. The is it a greater demon question still kind of hangs in the air a little bit.
Oh, it's definitely not.
No, it's like a moderate, medium-sized demon.
Yeah. I remember something very specific about the rules of demons from 2nd edition while I was playing it, but I'm not going to say anything, because I can't do it anyway. But this will be entertaining if we fail anyway.
I almost scared a greater Nurgle demon. Almost.
All right. So we'll re-pick this up. He will be going first next turn. And hopefully hit something.
I'm hoping for a miss, and I know why.
Oh, Mr. Victor, sometime between now and next week, I may want to finish that halfling in case Albrecht is one hit away from no longer being in this world.
Albrecht could be one hit away from no longer being in this world, yes.
Well, I
You
have
never
one
know.
fate point left, so I could survive it.
You could survive. Yeah, there's a chance.
But will
I
you
guess it'd
survive
be-
the session?
I guess it'd be worth warning you as the GM that I'm probably about 150 experience from changing career or going up.
That's
Either
fine.
or.
Yeah, that's-
I
Yeah,
think
can
all
we
I
get
need...
experience to suddenly level? And
No.
fight?
Not today.
only.
Because that could be useful,
Yeah, it could be. Would
Yeah.
especially
Hey.
for me.
but we do need to fulfill all of our trappings, correct?
For
No.
first level, no. No, for second level, the way I play it is you have to get all the trappings before you leave second level.
Okay,
You
cool.
don't
So
need
that
them up.
should be easy enough because the only thing I should be missing after that is a hand weapon.
Right.
I say my best bet would be to cut this thing's head off and substitute troll head for this thing's head.
This thing is more important to a dwarf than troll.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
Everything.
I'm like, that's like tier 4. No, it's tier 4, isn't it?
If
Oh,
the dwarf
all
All
the
the
can
way
way
up
skip
to
it,
Demon Slayer.
Well, yeah, no, because that's
Yeah.
above Dragon Slayer.
Demons are the biggest thing on their list.
Yeah.
there's the funny thing about demons. You might not be able to prove this.
Yep,
Eh.
because they're incorporeal. By the way, if I got training, if I got direct training from Durak, would it be possible for Ivo to gain the Slayer career?
The Slayer career?
Yeah, is that
Yes.
still dwarf locked?
No.
I mean,
You can't be a Slayer.
here's the funny thing.
Aw.
You can learn some of the talents outside.
I
of it.
want to share what my long-term goal is, because I wanted to say this before when I was staring at Evo. My long-term personal goal is to create a person worth dying to. And I think I saw something in Evo which would make me want to train him to be a better fighter so that he can then build a legacy so that I can then challenge him to the death.
I like the sound of this.
So
All
when
right, guys. Oh, I'm sorry.
I was just say, when you say that you wanted to be trained to be a slayer, I mean, you might not be mechanically be a slayer, but I will certainly train your ass off to be a killing machine.
Assuming we both survive this, I accept heartily.
I don't. I just want to read my book.
You do that. Meanwhile, we'll get down to business to defeat the Huns. I guess ogres, but not the point.
I read your book!
Oh,
So-
I'm gonna take off. So
Same here. Catch you
All
guys
right,
later, and thanks for running.
Take
Okay.
care.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have dinner now.
Talk to you guys later.